Hi, my wonderful and beautiful people. We are back again with another inspiring and exciting topic. On this channel, it is just basically self-awareness topic, teaching you how to add more value to yourself and be impactful in your journey in life. So today we'll be looking at a wonderful topic that we can all relate to, looking at marriage. Marriage, anything we are is made out of marriage, family. Let's just dive into our today's episode. On today's topic is embracing harmony, living peacefully with your husband's family. Though we are actually focusing on the women today. Women, come closer. We want to talk to you. We have a wonderful mommy here that wants to talk to you. So she needs all of the attention that she can get. And I promise you, just like other podcasts that you see on this channel or page, anywhere you're watching us from, either YouTube or Facebook. So on this particular today's podcast, you will be getting so insightful information that will transform your life. She'll be using her story actually to teach us some things, how to live in peacefully and in harmony with our husband's families. Because I'm putting myself inside, I need it to. Okay, today she will be introducing herself. So I want you to just focus, relax your nerves, and get this insightful information. And I know you will be happy that you did. Okay, mommy, please briefly introduce yourself. Let's meet you. Yes.
Okay, viewers, they are all welcome. Good afternoon. My name is Angelina Freedom Ikwam. That is my name. So, talking about marriage and relationship with family, husband families. When I got married, I was here in Lagos, living here with my husband. I was staying here with my husband before he sent me to my to the parents to go and stay with the parents for a few days, few months.
Wow.
So when I
What did they send you there?
Yes, where I was sent there, in those days, when a woman is put to bed, they will tell you to go to East, go and see my parents, go there and see my parents. By that time I went there was the time I put to bed to my first baby. Then I have to take the baby to them to see, and also to do what we call obobo, what the Igbo people call obobo.
Okay. You know now we are used to parents, mother-in-law coming to where you are. Okay, then you are
Yes.
the one that will go
And
and
you
meet
have to
them.
go there to take the baby to them for them
Wow.
to see.
Okay, I prefer now that
Yeah,
they will
but
come.
now
I
they
prefer
come
now.
to see us here.
Okay.
So,
Okay, mommy, I want to know how did you cope with now you're not used to them. You
I
going
said,
there, how did you cope with them and accepting them as yours, and what were your how did you cope? You just want
yes. I really accepted them as my own. How I cope.
mm,
I'm the only daughter. I always stay quiet. I
mm,
always a quiet somebody.
mm,
I then don't look for trouble. I am only on my own. But when I went there, I saw that I went to where there is crowd. Where there is crowd,
okay, because your husband's family is bigger than yours.
it's very bigger than mine.
Wow, it's in a family house you went to.
Yeah, I went to their family house. Where? So I saw a place that is very crowd people in the house. So when you went there, they love me and I show them love too. But sometimes there is a challenge that sometimes they will ask you, you did not do this, you did not do that, you did not do this. This is what is in the family.
So how did you cope? Like how did you
Yes,
cope?
yes, I have to humble myself, and also
Humility, okay.
humility, humble myself as a newcomer. I humble myself to them so they will love me. I have to humble myself. Whatever they tell me to do, go and fetch what I have to go and do that.
Okay, ma. Okay, the next we have what were the challenges you had? Because you said you humbled yourself. What brought about the humility? What were the challenges you had conforming to the pressure of family expectation? Because you say you humbled yourself means that as in you have to adapt
Yes,
to some pressures and the rest with
yes.
your humility.
Yes, I humble myself. I have to adapt
What
to,
were the
to the
challenges?
pressures, to whatever. The challenges I was serving that I was, having
Encountering
that
them, okay.
is, this new generation church we go to. When we go to church, those days we stay close by 12 o'clock. they go to their own church and came back early, which is Catholic church.
Okay.
So when I now come, there will be, there will be that insult on me, that what type of church is this? They criticizing and be talking, saying that I did not go to church, I went to my boyfriend place. I faced a lot. That's
Okay, because they were just trying to understand
they
you
were,
and your. Okay, your church. You're not a Catholic.
I'm not a Catholic, I'm a Pentecostal.
Wow. Okay,
Yes.
because of the time frame was actually
In those days.
the major challenge you
The
had.
major challenge
You
I had
encountered
with
then.
them, yes.
Okay, fine. So how were you able to restore? How were you able to resolve the challenges without destroying your relationship with them,
Really,
with
really,
your in-laws?
really, I thank God for my husband who understands. Because there are some husbands today that will not understand. Whatever they tell them, they will just listen to their families and face the woman. And I also thank God for my pastor in those days. I'm very sorry the pastor is late now. Who also called my husband that come back and call and take your wife that is facing a lot of challenges. That was when my husband now came. As soon as my husband came, they start telling him a lot of things about me. Me, I was quiet. I don't want to reply anybody because I don't like talking too much. I was quiet as they were complaining. I was quiet. I was looking at them. My husband saying, "Okay, now let's go back to Lagos." That is how I finished the challenges I was facing with them.
How you finished
But,
your month? Okay,
yes.
what were other challenges? You just talked about church, going to church and coming back, and not the time they are used to people going to church and coming back. What other challenges did you experience that we, the young generation, can actually relate to?
Really, I really thank God for everything because they said a patient dog eats the fattest bone. Really, I faced a lot of challenges. That time, I was too young, 19 years old girl, getting married, facing a lot of challenges. Because of what happened last time between my them. Anyway, my husband was transferred to Port Harcourt, and we were there in Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt from Owerri is only 1 hour or 2 hours journey.
Okay.
So they now came to my house when my husband was not around. So I was beaten up. They beat me up, and
Wow.
they said because I am what type of church am I going to? What type of church?
The same church issue again.
Yeah, what type of church are you going to? You take our brother to this church, not knowing that it's even my husband that converted me
To the church.
to the church.
Okay, now we want to know what techniques, because you've been beaten up. What techniques? What
Yes.
techniques did you use to restore peace between you and them, resolving
Yes.
or coming out of this particular challenge?
Yeah, the techniques I use because I know that this family is where I'm going to stay. I have to make peace with them today. I have to make sure that we are at peace before I leave. Sometimes I bought something, I give them. Sometimes I will buy something from the one Port Harcourt and go and give them. They start seeing changes. When they start seeing changes, they begin to love me. They begin
Changes.
to, yes.
How? What are the changes? You're not a bad person actually. It was just a
Yes,
misunderstanding.
I was not a bad person really, well, because they did not understand who I am.
Okay, they started getting to understand
It
who
is
you
now they
truly
started
are.
getting who I am. When I start showing them love, they started knowing who I am.
Okay, the love you're showing them empathy
Showing them
and
love,
and concern,
concern,
making them to
making them,
understand you better.
yes.
All right, ma. So, what did the role of empathy, that is the love you're showing them, what role did it play in your marriage between you and your husband and between you again and your in-laws?
Yes. When my husband saw that, yes, these people are coming back again to love my wife. My wife is also loving everybody. Then there was peace. And my husband was happy with me because there is happiness in the home.
Okay, how did you? Was there a time that you noticed that you needed to create boundary between you and your in-laws? Because how can you say that your in-laws came to your house to beat you up? Because first of all, I understand there was no boundary from the beginning. Okay, first of all, I
Yes.
understand there was no boundary from the beginning. Because if there was a boundary between you and them, you going to stay with them and the rest. Okay, fine. Now, was there a time you thought about creating boundary between them, you and them?
There was no boundary really. There was no boundary initially. I understand me because I'm still young
You did not know how
and
to.
I did not know how to, tell them not to do this or do this.
They were
not
older
do-
than you.
They are older than me, very big than me. So there's no boundary. There's no boundary in between us.
Okay. Okay, fine. How, okay, now that you know better, if you are to advise your daughter, will you advise her to accept those things that you accepted then to the extent of, or will you tell your child, what will you tell your child about creating boundaries from beginning?
Really, this time of generation that we
Mm-hmm.
are in now, some girls when they marry, they things has really changed. Things has really changed. They create boundaries. Are you hearing me? But not creating bridge. You create boundaries. Make sure that you and your family people, your husband people, related very well.
Okay.
Even you make sure there is peace in the family. Are you listening to me? So that this time around now, it's not the type of in our own time that we marry so early. In those days, we marry so early
Mm.
that we don't know anything. But this time around,
You will advise
I
your
advise my children to create boundaries
from the
from the
beginning.
beginning.
Okay. The mommy is trying to say that she's going to, like, now all those things that she took then on a norm now, because now she's more exposed and the world generally
Yes.
has evolved. We are more exposed now. Even though you are trying to maintain peace, don't lose yourself while maintaining that peace. Because if at all the husband did not come for her, through this her story, I'm just trying to like gather something from it. If at all her husband did not come for her, her husband is not exposed and understanding person, she would have lost herself.
Yes, I will have
She
lost my
become so
marriage.
timid, lose her marriage, lose her own
I would have lost my
in
marriage.
the process. So now she's just trying to express that while trying to stay in harmony with your in-laws, create boundaries from the beginning, but don't
Not
create
bridge.
bridges. Don't create bridges that
Bridges.
your husband's family will not have access to their brother or
Or their
access to
sister.
you, their wife. So, okay, mommy, thank you. We are happy to have you in this our show today. God bless you, and we also want more of this kind of insight. Okay, mom, want to know, mom, please tell us, is it good to allow our husbands to attend family meetings as Christians?
It's very, very necessary. Very, very, very good for a husband and the wife to allow the husband to attend meeting, because this for the development of the village. Anywhere. Even I myself here, I joined the meeting. My husband joined meeting. But we know what we contribute to the development of the village. So no woman should stop the husband from attending meeting, or from taking care of the family, or taking care of the parents.
Hmm.
Because there are some women that when their husband want to help the family or their mother, they will say don't do. But it's not okay like that. It's good for a wife to advise the husband. My husband, go to meeting. My husband, have you sent money to mommy? My husband, have you sent money to, have you taken care of these people? Try to, because they are coming to that family is to develop the family. They are not coming there to destroy. Because some people are coming to the family to destroy the family. So when they destroy the family, they left.
Hmm.
Yes, they went and marry another person.
Wow.
But as if you carry it in your mind that you come to a family to develop that family, to grow, to help your husband to be to stand very well, to also help your husband to train up your children, you people will get a good generation coming.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes.
All right, ma. So, mommy is trying to say that it is not just necessary that you let your husband join his community meeting even though as a Christian, that it is not just good, that it is necessary.
It's
Meaning,
necessary.
it is very, very important.
Vital, yeah.
So, because being a Christian does not demarcate us from our family people. God, Jesus did not come to create enmity between us. Even though you are even that Christian, you can actually, even though they are doing things that are not okay there, you as a Christian can bring growth and development. At the later end, you bring Christianity and them. Okay, mommy, what is the impact of living peacefully with your husband's family have on your children on your children presently now? So what is that impact? So using that, we will know, is there benefit there?
Yes, there is benefits. Really, there is benefit. You see, when my husband died, when my husband died is when I know that yes, it is very, very important to be a good time, good relationship with your family people,
Okay.
your brothers and sisters, your relation, your everybody, your husband. Let there be peace. When a woman, married to a man, you did not only marry the man, you marry even both the families.
Okay. Wow.
Because any impact you created in that family will affect your children. You created peaceful impact. If you created a peaceful impact, your generation will remain peaceful. Peaceful. The generation you see cousins, you make everybody know each other. You make everybody come together. Even now that I don't have husband now, I'm a widow. I know that my husband brothers, they call my children. They call my children. Sometimes too, they call me to make me to feel that I'm still belonging to them.
Yes.
Do you understand? They make me to feel that yes, I am still one of them. Do you understand? So it is good to be peaceful.
Okay, mommy using her own story after the loss of her husband to emphasize on the benefit and the importance of living peacefully, even though when the husband's family did not, when there was the misunderstanding,
Something
but it
that
was just misunderstanding that caused the whole thing. They were not conversant with Pentecostal pattern of worship, so they were taking it that she was spending much time outside, unlike how they were spending.
yes,
So she did not take it to heart with them that they have done her good thing. Even with that, she continued to create empathy between she and them, and she's
yes,
telling us the benefit of it, even as she has lost her husband. Okay, mommy, thank you for all this insightful information today. Please, mommy, we want you to briefly summarize all we have talked about today.
yes. As I said before, that initially when I got married, I was, I was the only daughter. And I got married to a family that is too big. And in that family, they really, the way they live their own life was not the way I was trained before.
Okay.
But when you entered into a family, you married, I'm talking to girls nowadays, when you got married, you reach there, you behave as they behave. You humble yourself to them. Then you also give them respect that they want. And you bear it in your mind that you are not marrying only your husband, you are marrying everybody. Even if we are facing challenges, as I face my challenge, I face a lot of challenge. The only one or two challenge that I just mentioned, I did not mention other terms. But even on your facing challenges, you make sure that you still be at peace with them. You still love them.
Okay.
You still, create,
A peaceful
harmony,
environment.
harmony in the family.
Okay.
So that they will know that yes, you have come to their family. As I'm creating that harmony in that family, then that is when they started recognizing me. That is when they started know that yes, this woman is our wife. She do this, she do that, she do this, she do. They start mentioning the good things you are doing for them.
Wow.
They start mentioning the good things you are doing for them. So you don't have to be facing challenges in your husband's place and you start fighting the family. It's wrong. It's very, very wrong. As a Christian, you have to be quiet, just quiet,
Peaceful.
not peaceful. No need of talking too much. No need of talking. Follow them to do the way they do. Because you don't have to behave the way unbelievers behave. Because that time they are unbelievers. They are all believers. Yes. They started to call me. I'm now the best wife in that family. In that family, I am now the best. The best. So
Okay, mommy is just trying to. Wow, this is exciting episode. So today, mommy is just trying to educate us through a story the importance, the necessity of harmony with you, the younger generation, with the younger wives, the young generation wives. Sorry, between us and our husband's family. This is not because we get married to a family. We will now come there and scatter everything. For ndị Igbo so say na mkpụrụ onye ọbụla m kụrụ n'ọba ka
ọ ga-aghọrọ
Thank
mkpụrụ ị
you.
kụrụ ka ị ga-aghọrọ.
Good, mommy has helped me too.
Yes.
So if you sow the seed of peace in
You
your
will receive
family, you
peace.
receive peace
Yes.
at the later on. You sow because we are in Africa, we already have the mentality that the husband's family, the father's family is the wicked family, while the mother's family is a good family. Please, young women, let us change this scenario, because me, I'm not comfortable with it actually. That's your husband family is also a family, like your own family. If they have challenges with mommy story, take time to help them to understand you, but not losing your own peace. The things that you know that you will not accept in the later on, please create that boundary from the beginning. Create the
You
boundary
create the
from the
boundary from the
beginning,
beginning,
and
and knowing that if you create it from the beginning, it will continue.
yeah. So what you are trying to say is that anything that you will not accept in the long run, don't start it today. So that they will not say, ah, our wife has changed, oh, that is not how she used to do, oh, she have changed, oh, she have done this one. Please create the boundary, not bridges actually, create that boundary. If you are comfortable with your in-laws coming to your house today and walking straight into your kitchen to dish out food for themselves, hope you will not complain tomorrow. So if you are going to complain tomorrow, so that there will not be scenario or gathering of meeting, our wife changed, he should talk to me like this, he should not talk to me like this tomorrow. Don't start it today. With respectfully, share your feeling, make your feeling known to them. This way you are doing it, I don't like it like this. Let there be understandable communicate your feelings to them openly with respect and empathy, sorry, yes, with empathy. So thank you. I know you have learned one or two from this podcast. Join us next time, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube. It will be displayed on the screen. Our YouTube name will be displayed on the screen. Then our Facebook channel and page, NK Glory John. Follow us there for more insightful podcasts that will come your way. And don't forget to grab the opportunity of getting my first edition of my self-awareness ebook. It is filled with impact. Even with that ebook, you will get to know how to build empathy with people without losing yourself. How to live peacefully with people without losing yourself. How to create these boundaries that we are talking about without making others feel less of themselves. I love you, and
I love you too.
wow, mommy
Bless
says she
you.
loves you. Mommy loves you. Me, I love you. I love you, and God
And God
bless
bless
you.
you.
I'll see you next time. Goodbye and stay safe. Bye bye.
Bye.